Now, understanding social media algorithm. What's the social media algorithm? What does it do? Well, it determines who sees your content based on relevance and interactions. Factors influencing your reach includes engagement speed. How fast do people engage on your content? Watch time. How long are people spending on your page or your platform or on your content? Consistency. How often do you post? How often do people react? Relevance. How relevant is your content or your platform to people when they post? Quality. How much good is your picture or your video? Why does this matter? Knowing how the algorithm works helps you create content that performs well organically because you do it to fit all of these requirements. Example, using hooks in the first 2 seconds of a video increases the watch time, and this goes on to boost your reach. The key takeaway here is the algorithm is not out to destroy your business. It rewards useful content, engaging content, and consistent content. Now, structuring content for social media. Importance of a strong hook cannot be overemphasized. So, first thing to note is your hook. The first line or seconds determine whether the viewer stays or leaves. So it's very important. Your messaging also has to be clear. Each post should share an idea, not multiple, so that it stays clear and understandable. CTA usage. Tell your audience what to do next. Should you want them to comment? You want them to share? You want them to like? You want them to follow? Let them know the next line of action. Visual first strategy. Use high quality images or videos to stand out. Example, posts opening with, "Stop scrolling. Here's the one mistake killing your business." Attractive, right? That's how it works. Key takeaway here is great structure leads to high engagement and better performance. Let's talk about sponsored ads. This speaks to paid promotions. So promotions you pay for. What's the purpose of paid ads? Drive reach, increase your awareness, help you get leads when people sign up. Of course, obviously from having more reach, you get more people sign up, or help you sell faster than just organic alone. Organic being you just waiting for the algorithm to keep spreading or pushing your content. Types of ad. We have the traffic ad, meaning you're sending people somewhere. So think of it as when you say traffic warden, directing traffic, right? Telling this car to go this way and that one to go other way. In this case, you're directing the traction you are getting towards taking a particular action, meaning being sending people to a link, either to sign up, to visit your website, to come to your profile image or your profile, your Instagram profile or Facebook profile, whichever one it is, or to have the engagement ads where you want people to engage either on a post, on a video, or on your Facebook page. You have the video ads, which also has to do with increasing the visibility of your video so that you have more reach and more views. They will have the lead forms, which speaks to a form on the platform where people can drop their name, email address, phone number, or whatever information you might require. And then we have the conversion ads that take people straight to your DM or your website to make a purchase. Targeting options also include or is broken down into interest, behavior, demographics, and then we have the lookalike audience. Interest speaks to informations that the platform extracts or deduced as a result of your action on the platform. Say, for instance, you're always liking content that have to do with dog or animals, the platform could classify you as a dog lover. Or you consume football content a lot, the platform can define you as soccer content lover or football content lover, right? So that's on the interest side. Then we have the behavior where based off on your actions on the platforms begin to say, oh, this is what this person's behavior is like. For instance, if you sign up on your platform using an iPhone device, it categorizes you as an iPhone user. Or you sign into Facebook using a Chrome browser, it classifies you as that. Or you are a page admin, right? You've created a page on your Facebook account, says this person is a page admin, owner, or page admin, right? Meaning a page owner. They have demographics, which includes your gender, your age, right? Those are also informations you give the platform. And then we have the lookalike audience, which means you could decide to say, oh, I want people who look like my followers or people who have sent me DMs at one point or the other, who have interacted with my page at one time or the other. Example, running a lead generation ad targeting Nigerians aged 18 to 35 interested in study abroad. So you can see lead generation is the type of ad you're pushing, targeting Nigerian age 18 to 35 being the demographics, right? And then interested in study abroad, speaking to the interest. Key takeaway, paid ads accelerates your growth. Is you paying the platform to push your content to more people, right? Increasing your reach. So when combined with strong content, gives you an amazing outcome. Collaboration and influencer marketing is also another form of promotion. Why influencer marketing? Why does it matter? They provide credibility and quick access to niche audience. In other words, when you promote your product with an influencer, that gives you access to his community, his following, which is a new level of reach or a higher number of reach, thereby giving you more visibility and exposure. Types of collaborations. There could be one that has to do with giveaways, product review, where the influencer reviews your products, or live sessions in collaboration with the person, or co-create the content and then you collaborate on the post. There are micro and macro influencers. The micro are quite cheaper and they have good amount of interactions, but may not necessarily have high number of following, right? So they could be somewhere around 4,000, 3,000 to 7,000, right? While we have the macro that have broad reach, they have up to maybe 1 million followers or 60K or 50K macro influencers. Example would be partnering with a student influencer for a study in Finland campaign. Student influencer being a micro influencer. Key takeaway, influencers multiply reach and visibility when chosen wisely. In other words, when you're planning to work with an influencer, you have to review the person's account to be sure that the person has valuable engagement and also to ensure that the person has the same brand value as yours, right? So that when he or she is portraying the message of your business, is not being affected negatively, either because of the person's personal belief or values. So let there be a connection between your brand and the individual so that the collaboration can be worth it for your business. Creating a social media strategy checklist. First, define your goal. Ensure you have a goal. Is it engagement? Is it sales? Is it awareness? Is it community building? Next, identify your target audience. Know who you are speaking to so that you can be more effective when communicating with them. Define your content pillars, like your core things, so that you guide your content creation in the long haul. And then choose the major platform. Decide find where your target audience are and know the platforms to major on and the ones to minor on. Decide your posting frequency. Decide it so that you can maintain it over time. Select your KPIs. How will you plan to measure what you're doing so that you can understand what is working and what is not working, and you can continue what is working and review or build better what isn't working, or probably even put a stop to it. Plan your distribution. How do you want to do? You want to do some organic, you want to do ads and influencer. Decide how you plan to mix it, either based on your budget, what you can afford. You may not be able to afford a macro influencer, you start with one, or you may not be able to afford any of the influencers. You could just stick with your paid ads. Example, goal is to get lead generation. Your channel is Instagram and TikTok. The pillar, education, testimonials, and then promotion as well. And then the KPI is 200 leads per week. Key takeaway here is a documented strategy equals direction, consistency, and measurable growth. Some of the social media metrics to look out for: reach and impression, how many people viewed your content, how many unique individuals viewed your content as well. Engagement rate, what's the like, the comment, the shares, the saves, you need to know that as well. Click-through rates, how many clicked on your link when you did an ad or if you added a button to your post. Follower growth rates, how many followers are you seeing so far? Conversion rates, how many people are actually purchasing or signing up for the event or giving you their details as a lead. Example, a reel with high saves but low likes means valuable content that resonates deeply. So high saves but low likes. High saves mean they value it, so they are saving it for next time. Key takeaway, analytics shows what's working and where to improve so that you stop guessing. Some of the best practices for social media marketing includes be consistent, regular posting and engagement matters more than perfection and helps the platform to notice you and keep pushing your products. Stay native to each platform. TikTok has its type of content that do well there. LinkedIn also have there. So stay native when you create a content or you plan creating a type of content. When you come to the platform, stay native to that platform. Use storytellings. Human connect with stories, not just sales switch. Nobody wants to spend their money. So have story time with them. Let your content flow in storytelling forms as well. Engage too. Engage back. So social media platforms were built for engagement. So you should also engage with your customers and your audience. Reply to comments, DMs, and mentions. Even go on their pages and comment. Go to competitor page and comment. Repurpose content. You can turn one video into multiple sets of videos or content, or turn one idea into multiple forms of content and then share across your channels or your platforms. One YouTube video can become clip, reels, carousel, and tweets, or even an article too. Key takeaway, social media success comes from consistency, value, and interaction. Practical activity. Build a 7-day posting plan for any brand of your choice. Create 2 video-based posts using CapCut. Create 2 static carousel posts using Canva. Suggest 1 influencer collaboration and why that influencer is a good fit for that brand. Example, a lounge promoting weekend events. Key takeaway, execution builds confidence and practice makes you better. This assessment will be evaluated based upon clarity, creativity, relevance, and structure. A strategy-first approach leads to strong, measurable results. See you in the next one.